with none other than CM Punk. If you are a fan of professional wrestling, you know this man, but your wrestling days are over. You have decided to enter the octagon and fight mixed martial arts professionally.
And it is now or never for me. I have a limited window, just like all fighters do, and I fully intend to get in there, and I'm here for a fight. I'm here to either get my ass kicked or kick somebody's ass. But this is my new career, 100%. Everybody's going to have to respect me because I have come here to fight.
Introducing a mixed martial artist who tonight is making his octagon debut. Standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, presenting CM Punk!
Are you ready? Here we go!
Mickey Gall shoots a double immediately and has CM Punk on his back in full guard.
Punk team storming out. Mickey Gall takes him down
With some big shots from the top right away.
Posturing up and throwing down.
CM Punk's in a lot of trouble right away, Mike.
Yep.
He's eating some big shots.
Big elbow by Gall.
Gall's trying to pass the guard. He's going to step over that right leg. He stepped over it, moved right into side control like butter.
Not good for CM Punk.
Now Punk's in a lot of trouble. He's getting bombed up here. Mickey's just looking to open up the possibility for getting that choke in.
Punk trying to lock it down, try to get out of trouble.
Mickey's got him flattened down here. Punk's in deep trouble. He might be out.
Himself.
Man, he took some heavy shots there. Heavy shots. One of the things that his teammates have said about him is this guy does not quit. But he's got that arm under the neck now. That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, he got out of it. Very impressive. But he's going through it again. I think that's it.
It is all over. Mickey Gall submits CM Punk. Just like that.
But let's be honest, he's new to martial arts, especially mixed martial arts. Competing against a kid like Mickey Gall who has such a high level ground game.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Keith Peterson has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Mickey Gall!
Listen, man, I admire what you did. You're a brave man. You took a crazy chance, and everybody should respect that.
Yeah, you know, in life, you go big or you go home. I just like to take challenges. This was a hell of a mountain to try to climb, and I didn't get to the summit today, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I appreciate all the support from everybody. Obviously, Mickey's a hell of a fighter. I will be back, believe it or not. This was the most fun I've ever had in my life. Kind of weird for a guy who just got beat up, but this is the time of my life. Thank you, Cleveland.
Thank you for having the balls to do this, sir. And I look forward to seeing you continue your journey. CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, let this sink in. You got CM Punk versus that, I forget his name, Jackson. Overeem, Curtis Blaze, Claudio Gadeja, Esparza.
That's so disgusting.
And then on the undercard in the UFC.
Great that he's testing himself
in the UFC.
Even if they wanted to do in the UFC, have him on the prelims, put him on FS1. Make it a fight pass thing.
I think his contract won't allow that.
Deserves ain't got nothing to do with it. Those the words of one CM Punk, who makes the walk for his second UFC appearance here tonight. He says his nerves are far more amplified this time around, not just because he's in Chicago, but because he knows what he is getting himself into.
Well, now he's been there, done that, and he's had plenty of time to improve, and you could not ask for a better camp.
At this level of MMA, main card pay-per-view, two guys who the loser probably never fights again. They're fighting for their promotional life. That's something you don't see at this level. The loser becomes a meme. You become a joke. No one wants to be that. That's what he's fighting to keep from becoming.
He has an advantage. It will be in that. I think he's better as a grappler than he is as a striker. But let's be honest, he's a beginner at both.
Right. And that was the end of it. They would say, well, CM Punk, you gave it a shot. That's it. It's over. Mike, who would you like to fight next? And now it's like, you're not even fighting in the UFC anymore because you should have stopped him like what you were doing. He tickled him.
Yeah.
He fucking tickled him during the fight.
Don't make a joke of the sport. Like, it's already like a joke that if this guy, everyone thinks CM Punk's like a fucking joke. I guess he is. If that's the way they look. But like, don't make a joke of the sport. Like, not, you know what I mean? Then you're kind of just like poking fun at the fans. I get where Dana's coming from.
I get where Dana's coming from too.
I'd have starched him.
Yeah, the whole thing was very weird. The whole thing was very weird. Like right away when you see CM Punk holding his hands up and moving stiff and throwing kicks, you're like, oh Jesus! Like, I don't like that being on pay-per-view. I understand that they're selling pay-per-view cards, but pay-per-view in the UFC should be the elite fighters. Curtis Blades versus Alistair Overeem should have been on that pay-per-view card. That's what should have been there, not what we got to see.
You know what I mean?
He doesn't have any talent. That's all it is. He just doesn't have physical talent, or whatever, for whatever reason. Whether it's his approach, his intensity, whether it's not his coaching. So Duke fucking Rufus.
Yeah.
You know, that was a disaster. When I saw Mickey fight, and then I saw that he was going to fight CM Punk, I was like, who said yes to this? Why the fuck would you say yes to this? This is 100% guaranteed brain damage. There's no way you're going to beat him. You don't have a goddamn chance in hell. You have no chance. And I was saying that people get mad at me. The CM Punk fans are getting mad at me. I'm like, look, this is what I do. My job is to analyze shit. Right. I look at fighters. I look at movies. I understand what I'm talking about, man. This is like,
I mean, I sent him to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not top tier level. I know what it is with me and my skills. Can I compete with some guys in the UFC? Of course I can. But as far as him trying to continue with the sport, I highly advise against it, just for his safety.
For a fight, I'm here to either get my ass kicked or kick somebody's ass.